Hey everyone, I wanted to do a video here. It's basically just some information for you. It's about 6:30 in the morning right now. I'm just wrapping up, spending all night working on Project CJ5. I should have got to this a lot earlier, but I was stupid and let a bunch of dummies on a website called Welding Web distract me. But that's the purpose of this video right now, is that distraction. For those that aren't familiar with what Welding Web is, it's basically an online message board where there's a bunch of welders, everything from your true, authentic, professional, everyday, I do it for a living welders, to your, I'm just interested in doing it and I'm new and I'm trying to find a good welder type person, you know. But unfortunately, the world has a lot of dummies in it, a lot of them, and there's a few of them that reared their stupid faces on Welding Web, and rather than doing a little bit of research about who I am, or talking to me, somebody decided to create a thread on their message board questioning my authenticity, I guess, or whether or not they could trust me in my videos, and basically taking a big shit all over my character and my word, and insinuating that Everlast, the company that builds the welders that I use, is paying me to plug their products. First and foremost, let me say this: there is not one single company that has ever given me a single dollar to promote their product. The closest thing I have to a sponsor or a paid plug, if you will, was my relationship with Monster Liner. But that wasn't paid, and it wasn't something that I was told to give reviews on. Monster Liner is a product that I approached Monster Liner about because I was interested in using it. I didn't approach them for sponsorship initially. I approached them because I wanted to know more about the product. I wanted to use their product. I had already used Chassis Saver and loved it. They gave me a free quart of it because I won it on a Facebook contest that they had, and loved it. As a result of them giving me that free quart of Chassis Saver, I told them, hey, you know what? If you have any stickers or banners or anything that I can hang up in my shop as a thank you for doing something nice for me, send it with the quart, and I'll hang it up, you know? And that's just me being grateful for a company, or anybody for that matter, doing nice things for me. One of my most recent videos, I had mentioned a gentleman by the name of Tim Roble. He used to do a lot of videos for longevity welders. He doesn't do them anymore, but I have been talking to him for a long time, and I talked to him because he's got years and years of experience in the automotive fabrication field, and that's something that I've been interested in since I was a little kid. So we got something in common, and I've been talking to him via Facebook for a while now. He's kind of more of a mentor. I ask him questions and pick his brains, and he helps me out, and I appreciate it. And I mentioned him, I thanked him. But these dummies on Welding Web instantly are saying, oh, he's got connections with Tim Roble, you can't trust him. You know, all these guys are connected with these Chinese manufacturers. Horseshit. Absolute horseshit. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. That's complete bullshit. You know, it's an insult on me. It's an insult on Tim Roble. It's an insult on the companies that are supplying, you know, these welders to people. Okay, Everlast. I've got 3 other machines. Out of the 3 machines I have 0 problems with any of them. Okay, is there people out there that have had problems with them? Absolutely. I'm not even going to say that there's not. There's been people out there that have had problems with them. I don't know the extent of what those problems are, I don't know if those problems are user error. I don't know if those problems are manufacturer error or shipping error. I don't know. I don't know. I know what they claim, but I don't know. Because the fact of the matter is I've been a disgruntled customer many a times. And sometimes, not all, sometimes, almost all the time, disgruntled customers want to ignore any fault that they have in the product's failure. Okay? And that's the truth. That's just the truth. Customer is always right. You know, that's what they think. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. I'm a firm believer that the customer is always right. You do right by your customers. But not all companies do that, and they're not obligated to. I think it's good business practice, but that's my personal opinion. But I also know that there's a line that has to be drawn, because companies that bend over backwards for customers, like the bend over backwards for their customers, will always have those customers, those one customers that come in there and demand stuff that they are not entitled to have. I want product and I don't want to pay for it type thing. You need to do this to make it right, blah, 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 and they cause a scene, and in this day and age, they'll go all over the internet and bash the hell out of the company and make up stories, not tell whole truths, and so on and so forth. Whatever. Okay, I'm not even going to get into that. We all know that it happens. So, I'm not saying that those bad reviews are like that. I'm just saying that there's a good possibility that some of them are. Are some of them authentic? Probably. Probably. You know, but I can't speak on any of it. I can only speak on my experience. And I praise Everlast because Everlast has done right by me so far. They've given me good deals on machines. I haven't paid full price for any one of my machines. And it's not because they're sponsors, and it's not because I'm obligated to do videos for them. They've just given me good prices. When I first bought my first welder from them, I wasn't even making YouTube channels, and they gave me a discount. Okay? So that just goes to show you, there's nothing there other than I like what the company's done for me, and the company has shown its gratitude for, you know, my videos by treating me well, you know, and not giving me any free machines, not giving me any free stuff. Just when it comes time for me to order something new from them, they've been giving me discounts, you know. And again, it's not discounts with okay, I give you the discount, you need to do this. They're just giving me good deals as a return customer, no different than I would with my return customers. If you come in and you drop $1,000 on a job, the next time you come in, I'm going to hook you up. You know, because you brought me a big money job, and I'm going to make sure that you're always happy. That's what good customer service is. Is their customer service always good for everybody? I don't know. I don't know. It's good for me. Okay? And anytime I tell you that a product is good, just be aware that it's good for me. Is it going to be good for you? I don't know. I don't know what your expectations are, but it's good for me. My expectations are this. It's simple. Does it work? Will it last long enough for me to feel like I got my money's worth? And does it accomplish the job I need it to do without it being a major ordeal? 3 things, 3 simple things. So far, Everlast has done it, okay? My MIG welder could break tomorrow. God, I hope it doesn't. But it could break tomorrow, and I would not have an issue with that. Granted, I paid $700 for it or something like that, if I remember correctly. You know, I've made that money over and over and over again in the last year. If it broke tomorrow, I'd go to Everlast and be like, hey man, what can we do to get this thing back up and running? Let's go, I've got work to do, blah, 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 blah. You know, I would hope that they would work with me on it and try to figure out what the deal is and get me back working right away. But if it meant that I had to go out and buy a new machine, then that's just what it is. You know, that's the chance that I took by buying a cheaper product, you know. that could happen with a big brand, okay? I've bought expensive fucking tools and items from other companies just in general and had them fail, and I'm shit out of luck. I choose to buy the cheapest thing that I could possibly get my hands on. As long as it meets those three things, I'm good, okay? And those are what my expectations are. So when you see me recommend a product, does it meet my expectations? Will it meet yours? I don't know. So don't get pissed off at me if you buy something your expectations are different from mine, or if you have a bad experience. I'm just telling you what my experience is. It's good for me. So anyway, those dummies were talking trash about that. They were saying that I was being paid by them, so on and so forth. When I do get paid by a company, you guys will know. Flat out, you guys will know. Why you'll know? Because it's going to be declared that this is a sponsor. Thank you to such and such. You know, there's, you know, I want to thank my sponsors. Blah, 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 blah. Those guys are making it possible for me to continue to do this. Please support them as they support me. I'm going to tell you guys that. It's that simple. You know, I've got nothing to hide. And nobody's going to pay me enough money to lie to you guys. Okay, nobody's going to do that because I'm not going to accept it. I'm not a liar. And my integrity is worth, there's no amount of money that can buy my integrity. Okay, just absolutely not. I don't do bad things to people for the sake of money. I don't try to take advantage of customers to pull an extra $50, and I'm not going to take advantage of your guys' perspective on things so that whoever can make a couple of sales. If the product's good for me, I'm going to tell you the product's good. But if the product's shit, I'm not going to tell you that it's good. I'm just not going to. And that's it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you guys, and just clear that up, and that's pretty much it. So I could go on and on about this, but I'm not. So thank you guys. Thanks everybody who supported me and my channel and continues to watch. I truly appreciate it. I do hope that I start making some good money off of this. I'm invested a lot of time and effort into this. I'm hoping it'll pay off, and it is growing, and it's starting to show those signs of paying off. So hopefully I'll get some sponsors. If you're watching, Everlast, or any other company, I need sponsors. I need to keep doing stuff like Project CJ5 and Project Pathfinder and builds and just things like that. I like to do some giveaways. Message me, but I'm not going to lie for you. But, you know, whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go check out alvarezmetalworks.com. Go like my Facebook page. The link is on my website. It's also on the channel homepage. And for those that really want to know who I am, I do have a personal Facebook page. All you got to do is look up my name, Rafael Alvarez, with an F, not a PH. Okay, you'll see most of the stuff that I have on Alvarez Metalworks. I'm tagged in the photos and stuff like that, so it's not like I'm hiding from anybody. All that stuff is public. I prefer not to just add a bunch of people that I don't communicate with on my Facebook page as friends. Because I'll probably end up deleting you after a while anyways if I don't talk to you. But it's there if you want to look at it. If you want to be nosy and poke around, have at it. I'm not scared to show anybody who I am. So anyway, thanks for all the support. Thanks for listening to me babble about nonsense, and for all you dummies on Welding Web. Yes, that was crude. Yes, that was inappropriate. But don't belittle who I am, and do not ever call me out for something that I'm not doing. If you're having a hard time with some other company, don't drag me into it. Okay, that's it. Plain and simple. I don't like it. I'm gonna respond like an ass every single time. Okay. So, anyways, talk to you guys later.